हेलो एवरीवन। आज जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं इनको वैसे तो कोई इंट्रोडक्शन की ज़रूरत नहीं है, बट एक छोटा सा ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दे देता हूँ। ही इज़ प्रोफेसर वाई के अग्रवाल सर। गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
Good morning.
इनके बारे में जितना कहा जाए उतना कम है। ही इज़ अ साइंटिस्ट, अ प्रोफेसर, टीचर, मोटिवेटर, यू नेम इट, एंड we get the quality in him. Having more than 50 years of experience in research and academics, he has joined LJ Institute of Applied Sciences 4 years back, and now we are far much ahead what we were in the field of research. Recently, Sir has been accredited in top 5% scientists of the world in the field of analytical chemistry. So we congratulate Sir.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Sir,
Thank you.
for the achievement. This is not at all new for you, but still, Sir, आप अपने रिसर्च के बारे में थोड़ा हमें बताइए.
See, the research career of I started when I was doing the PhD at NCL in 1967. Then afterwards, I continued, and I am so lucky that I visited, I worked in the most of the prestigious institute of the country. After NCL, I had been abroad. Coming back, I joined IIT. From there, I joined Institute of Science Bangalore and shifted to Baba Atomic Research Center. And then my professor brought me to the MS University, Baroda. And then he said that I should do the teaching. So I started doing the teaching at Faculty of Technology, Engineering, MS University, Baroda, then shifted to Gujarat University, then Nirma University, built up the Forensic University, and then finally landed to the LJ Institute. Research is, say, my bread. Without research, I cannot live. It is my cup of tea. Research I started first before I have published in 1972.
Okay.
My field is the, say, as I work on the PhD, hydroxylic acid. So I thought, how this hydroxylic acid can be useful for a human being. Then I find out that you must have heard the name of aspargilic acid, which is essential part of the body actually, and that is contained hydroxylic acid. So my interest has been increased actually. That why not to work in that one? The time is going on. Earlier, the hydroxylic acid was there. I have done a lot of work in solvent extraction, ionization constant, thermodynamic parameters, and so on. But I thought over that will not suffice. You have to move with the time. In that time, the ground ether name you must have heard by Pedersen and Lane, they actually the Nobel laureate, that has been synthesized. And IITs and IIT Bangalore, they started working on ground ether. I thought over that why we cannot do it. So I inquired it was very costly, not available in India, and you have to purchase from Japan. Then I thought over that no, I must do one for ground ether. So what I did that time, I was in say MS University, Baroda. I started working, then I have to shift to the Gujarat University, and then I synthesized the ground ether. I evaluated ground ether, which was synthesized by Pedersen by simple method, and the yield was only 12% that time. I achieved 76%. We published the paper, and then I got motivated, and then further introduced the hydroxylic acid into the ground ether. So I prepared ground hydroxylic acid. Then afterwards, I had been to the IIT for some other work, and I saw a book of Calixary. I thought this is by good say, and came to know that Calixary is a new era. Then again, the problem was that how to synthesize the Calixary is difficult. But at that time I was in Gujarat University only, so we did it actually. And we have synthesized the simple one-pot synthesis of the Calixary. Was published well. Then again, I never left hydroxylic acid. I introduced hydroxylic acid in Calixary also. And it was very much enjoyable. It's a lot of parameters were published. Lot of papers actually, many papers, solvent extraction, thermodynamic parameters, and so on. Then the you know that fullerene work was discovered actually, and the was I thought fullerene. Everybody was started talking in the field, fullerene. I thought what this is fullerene, very good. And again Nobel laureate who has discovered the fullerene. So I thought why not we synthesize the fullerene? Very difficult because it requires a graphite furnace and so on, requires tube and then do the say at the high temperature use that. But there is a story you must be knowing actually that your grandma used to use
Kajal.
kajal. Huh? And how they prepared the kajal? They put the pot actually, inverted and burn the ghee.
Yes.
So I thought fullerene is a part of the kajal.
Okay.
Really, it is a part of the kajal. And traces of the fullerene is there. So I did MS Spectra and other thing. Kajal is containing a part of very, very picogram, less than picogram fullerene. I thought we can synthesize the fullerene. Then we developed a method in Gujarat University. One of my student was there who did who associated with me, Snehal. And we did from benzene. We burned the benzene 6 months. And then we got 5 to 10 milligram of the fullerene. So that was the, and then we introduced the Heartiest method in fullerene also.
So it all started with hydroxamic acid, then
Yeah. So my life is Heartiest method.
fullerene. So
Then fullerene. Then फिर तो permutation combination जो अलग हो गया.
तो सर ये सारे जो केमिकल्स हैं जो शायद आपने जैसे कहा कि हमें जापान से इंपोर्ट करने पड़ते
I never imported actually.
So ये हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में ही कहीं ना कहीं से हमें मिल जाते हैं.
हाँ नहीं हम तो synthesize करते थे lab में.
हाँ.
I did whole synthesis work.
Okay.
So my work is continued with synthesis and analytical critical.
Okay.
Then since I was there in pharmacy, then introduced the pharmacy also and working on pharmacy. So the new drug delivery system, method analysis of standardization of the pharmaceutical product, making a new type of the tablet, simple capsule, and all those things started simultaneously. But this was continued actually.
So sir, जैसे हमने पढ़ा कि more than 120 PhD students,
Yeah.
more than 650 publications,
Yeah.
more than 13,000 citations. So at present, what is the current projects on which you are working?
No. See,
LJ
now
University?
it has been mixed up. It is for need. See, we joined here actually. Then we were having a very meager facilities. We have to go to work outside. You people were going to PRI and other places, doing the analysis and we were publishing. Still you are publishing. So what we did actually, that you have to see what facility you are getting. Accordingly, you have to mold yourself, and your research motto should be modernize what is going on the current issues, and you must join with others. So what we did, suppose we are doing online experiment, which you are doing the extraction and another thing. You have just publish a paper accepted in organic journal of the Russian journal. So they are online. So what you did actually, you have gone to the industry and did the work there. So we have to collaborate with that one and do it actually.
So
That is the way of motivation. Because in laboratory, no student can provide you all the facilities at one store. It is impossible.
So अभी आप इंडस्ट्रीज के साथ भी काम कर रहे हैं, अभी आप इंस्टीट्यूट्स के साथ भी काम कर रहे हैं, मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी काम
that is the way of doing the things and progressing.
तो सर
And for me now it has been mix up all. I cannot say this is only the thing which I can do. Now I'm the confident that I can work in any field, no problem. When I was in forensic, I started the same thing applied to the forensic for forensic analysis, and we did a lot of work there, identification and crime scene in the investigations and other things. Made it actually simple methods. So like that you have to work actually.
तो सर जो लोग इन रिसर्च के बारे में पढ़ते हैं वो तो मोटिवेट होते ही हैं, बट हाउ डू यू मोटिवेट स्टूडेंट्स नाउअडेज?
See, motivation of the student is very, very important because we are declining toward. And I have seen the era is there that everybody wants to go to the IT, AI and so on. Now science is, I say neglected, not neglected but getting it neglected. But I feel we are ourselves responsible. To bring it science and motivate the student, you have to make some little publicity. Publicity of that type that the present research, what you are doing, what AI can do it, that can be got it by the chemist also. So
तो
you have
सर
to
आप
little
ये
bit
कह रहे
link.
हैं कि एआई का इंट्रोडक्शन रिसर्च में उतना ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए?
नहीं होना है ही नहीं है.
अच्छा,
Actually, it is a propaganda. I say the AI cannot do the reaction. AI can make a robot, but AI cannot do the reactions. Actually, impossible. So what that the student had to come in. We have to motivate the student where we provide the facilities in the sense that job-oriented courses. So our teaching should be little bit on job-oriented. How you make it job-oriented? The syllabus is there. It is all right. We have to sometimes modify the syllabus. I'm deadly again that you make a syllabus as per the industry need. You completely what industry say you do. No. Fundamentals are required. The student must know the fundamental. However, the application side, we should see that how the industry, the student can be helpful to the industry.
so basically it should be
Link between the two.
basics along with the latest technologies
Exactly.
which are going on in the
Yeah,
industries.
and they can be really absorbed. See, I know that when I started the forensic, the first time in India, forensic pharmacy, forensic nanotechnology started. Now the people were wondering what they will do it actually. We started with 20 students and we have delivered the course in such a way that industry needs them. And you will not believe, before the student used to get the degree, they used to get the offers. And still it's going. So you have to design in such a way. Suppose we are in the applied sciences, we know that the chemistry students are not coming. They are going to microbiology and biotechnology. But I feel it that we have to do improvement in that. We have, see, now the present era is that how you can make a propaganda. You make a propaganda, you will get. So you have to say yourself, I have to make a propaganda by means of that making a pamphlet that what our syllabus is there, what way we are different with others, and where you are going to get the job, what advantage you are going to get it, and then you link it in such a way. I ask them to introduce the research so they can publish at least one paper which will actually achieve the job in the industry. That should be the right.
So sir, आपके आने के बाद अप्लाइड साइंसेस के प्रोफेसर्स टीचर्स ने आपसे क्या प्रेरणा लेके
They started working actually doing the research. That is one of the most advantage, and they are motivating the student. They have said that you come here, don't go to the internship, you do the research, you publish the paper, you will have a good job.
so
that
they
is
are
the-
working?
Yeah, they are working, and that is a good advantage actually, and we see that more will come. Definitely.
सर अगला क्वेश्चन एक बहुत कॉमन चीज पे है कि हाउ डू यू रिलेट रिसर्च विद डे टू डे लाइफ ऑफ द पीपल?
See,
How people get benefited with that?
Definitely. See, if you are doing the research, you will be exposed to the new things. What going on in the say in the country and abroad. So when you teach the student, you can give the knowledge, that knowledge, where their teaching will improve, your things will improve, and then you will be motivated to do more and more things and learn. Now, the thing is that how you make it, the first thing you have to create a chill for research. Research is not that something like that which can be, say, by AI and other things you can get it. Say, get it yourself exposed. No, you have to do it. For that, you have to make up your mind. One, that is very, very essential actually. And say that every day we devote half an hour. You can do it at home. It is not necessary that you can work on that. You can do it at home. Say, for example, you read something, you say that I can correlate with this thing. You drive an equation, publish the paper, that is a research. People will come to know what is going on and other will work on that one. So that way the research can be propagated day to day. It is there.
So, sir, how this research temperament can be indulged in the upcoming generation of students?
You have to see, this is a very difficult question you have asked nowadays because nobody is having time to listen. That is the problem. So we have to motivate. How we can motivate? By lectures, by seeing that, making them the expose that what are the advantage, how you can get the most of your things solved by means of the research. So that way you can make it propagated.
Sir, as more than 50 years of experience in the field of research and academics, what do you see? What modifications can be done in the system to
See, it is that thing. What I feel it actually that today's whatever the policies are there, I am not at all happy. Bluntly, I am saying they are all useless. I am using this word because unless until you create a basic knowledge and unless until that basic knowledge used to get student motivated, disciplined, and they used to work. Here, what is happening? New policy mix up 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, this and that, and making a diversifying of the subject is not. You are going to be getting the depth of the knowledge. That is the greatest difficulty. So what you have to do it. The time is going to change. You just see that after 10 years, we'll come to the same old thing, old system. It is definitely going to come.
So, sir, finally, we are concluding the session. So, what message do you have for our viewers and students?
Now they should read the textbook first. That is very important. Even they are using GPAT and other, I have no objection, but get it confirmed. That is most important. And at least think what is going on and how you can be useful to the society. That is the main thing for them. What will be my contribution to the society? I am happy because I am contributing, not by publishing, but giving my experience to the industry and other things. I get the facilities from them. So my problem is solved, and they are also benefiting by introducing the new thing. So it is going on.
Okay, so thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
So, for giving us your precious time and talking to us
Most
and
welcome.
motivating the
Most
students.
welcome.
Thank you, sir.